Let's do your 2021 Aries horoscope. How is everyone doing today? And Aries land, how are my Aries doing? We're going to do a 12-month spread, Aries, and we're going to look at what you need to know for the year. What is around Aries, Father God, for the year of 2021. And Happy New Year. I'm also going to pull from the hoodoo as a final outcome. I'm going to do it in advance. Paper is a little different, so it doesn't work as smoothly. But I'm going to take you. Just flip it. You guys can kind of see what it is a little bit. What are around my Aries for the months of 2021. 2021. What's around you, Aries? Let's take a look. Things should be happening very, very swiftly starting in January. There's something you need to go after. And you need to go after it before it's too late. I don't know what it is, Aries. You know what it is. You need to go back to school. You need to start a business. Like, you tell me what it is. But you need to do it today. Because it's almost like whatever it is you want to do, it's almost that is turning its back on you. But you have time. So follow your dreams. And do whatever it is you need to do. All right? Whatever you do, don't give up. Do not give up. There's no impossibilities, especially with Aries. Come on. There's no impossibilities. You could do this. All right? Do not give up. Even if you think it's too late, there's something about this that tells me it's never too late. Get back in there. You could get help from a mother figure or a water sign woman. But there's generosity. So if this, let's say, is something about going back to school or starting a business, you will get a loan. You will have your college paid for. You just have to believe that something like this is remotely possible. And it is remotely possible. Remember, the faith of a mustard seed is all you need. There's something here about an illness, Aries, and the illness is hidden. So I don't know if the illness is within you or is somebody hiding something from you. All right? Check on, I want to say check on the elders. I think they might be lying about an illness. So check on anybody that says constantly, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. No problems. All right? This is the time to be extra Aries. This is the time to be generous and caring and conscientious and visiting someone, sending packages over, right? Sending care packages, leaving it at people's doorsteps. This is the time that Aries gets to show up to be Aries. So please show up, because someone is without a doubt hiding something. And it feels like they're hiding an illness. Could be a mother figure, could be a father figure. This is mother figure. This is father figure. So it could be two types of the same people. Could be your parents. Could be that, you know, these parents don't even have to live together. It just looks like they're in full agreement somehow, separately or together, to not share things. There's another man here. So this could be a brother, an uncle. Again, everyone being in the same agreement not to share things. You're going to see this better by September. No, you're going to see this better by the summertime. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You're going to see this show up better by the summertime. I feel like it could be parental figures. That's what I'm getting initially. Or step parental figures, or someone that shows up like a parental figure. There's money around you, Aries. What are you going after? Because there's definitely an influence of money. First part, if you want to do something specific, start your business, go back to school, money becomes available. This money here has to do with being capable of making money. So again, what are you going after? Because you get to hold money in your hand. And there's someone that's going to influence the ability for you to put money away, to do what you need to do, to grow what you need to grow. And it's all a good thing. Carry some strength, Aries. Carry some strength. Because in the end, this is a fire sign woman. I do not believe this fire sign woman is you. This is somebody else. In the end, you have a lot of people that believe in you, that want you to do what you want to do, that want to offer out a part of themselves to get you where you need to be. They will support you. You are well supported here. All right? There's something you need to be walking away from, Aries. Walk away from stress. Walk away from drama. Don't walk into it. Walk away from it. And you're getting hints of a problem. Okay? Also, I have to tell some of my Aries, check your electrical system. Watch stray cords. Watch extension cords. If you haven't gotten rid of your Christmas tree as of yet, you might want to. Also, for some Aries, the shoes that you are wearing is not good for you. And it also could be slippers around the house. Like, if you trip on something, move it. If you kind of trip over your feet, move it. The slippers that you're wearing aren't, the very slippers that you're wearing right now are not good for you. Also, there are signs out there, and you're ignoring the signs, Aries. You know, be mindful of some signs that are out there. I'm really getting electrical issues, and I'm going to stick to that. So if anybody's buying a house, you make sure the appraiser checks the electrical system. And if this is a house you absolutely want, restructure the electrical system. I'm going to stick to what I'm saying, because it's more costly after the fact. So do what it takes. And maybe it's like not about buying a house. Maybe it's more about the house. This house just isn't for you. because I really get the rewiring of electricity. Many of you are coming with love, especially those that have a child or children. Many of you are coming with love, but there's some sense of sacrifice to be with this love. Some sense of sacrifice. Try not to turn your back on your children for love, and I'm gonna stick to that. Especially if it means choosing love over your children. Try not to do that. Try, like, well, I you know, they're better off. It's like, that's not really what Spirit is saying. So be mindful that you might choose love over your children, but Spirit is not encouraging that. But the ships are coming in for love. And the sacrifice I could be getting with love for Aries is that a love interest might be overseas, might be over there, might be 1,500 miles away. And so there might be some sense of investment in relocating, maybe relocating temporarily, which means you might leave the child behind with someone. And I need to encourage, don't do anything until you have concrete plans. It's so much better to please wait, please. As far as love is concerned, if a woman comes along that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if this person argues too much, sit on it. Don't move forward in a relationship. Just sit on it for 4 to 9 months. Another earth sign, man or woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For the man, he appears to be a little cheap, but he doesn't mean to be cheap. I think he's going through something right now. But if you come with a child, the child is going to like the man a lot. So he's worried about money, though, but that's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn always. But he is worried about money. Looks to me like he wants to move forward with you, but he's worried about either a child or children that you're carrying. Maybe one could be about 13, the other one could be about 5 or 6 or 7. And he's just worried if he's capable of being there in a traditional kind of way, whereas just being there is what the children need. It's not being there and necessarily providing. Like just showing up and showing your hard work every day is also just like being there. Let's get the final outcome. The 4 of Knives. The 4 of Knives. The Knives cards scare me sometimes in the Hoodoo deck, and then it doesn't scare me when I read it. So let's see what it has to say. The 4 of Knives. The plant is licorice root. And in this essence of this 4 of Knives is a little different than regular tarot cards. It says a young man decides to take a break, to rest for a moment. He knows that the probability of success is increased by doing so. The horseshoe he wears around his neck. Where? You don't see a horseshoe. It's no horseshoe. But they say it's a horseshoe. Horseshoe he wears around his neck is for luck, and that helps too. Don't be afraid to go to Amazon and order a horseshoe. Meaning, a well-deserved rest. Aries, introversion, prayer, re-entering after rest. Relief from stress. Finding sanctuary. And remember, guys, sanctuary could be your home. Contemplation, solitude, peace and quiet, recovery, quiet preparation, meditation, and getting a grip. You could be feeling exhausted, burnt out, isolated, stagnant, restlessness, and you could be refusing to slow down. Aries, give yourself a little bit of break. Pull back just a little, because you're gonna get busy. What you're doing right now isn't real busy. It's gonna get busy. So choose to take a break. All right? Whew. All right, guys. Thank you for putting up with me. If anyone wants to elaborate more on their own reading, TraceyBrownlive.com. You can text me 213-458-7408. Thank you, Aries. Bye.
For those of you born under the sign of the Dragon, 2021 may just be the money-making year that you have been waiting for a long time. For those of you who are born under the sign of the Dragon, there is one good star called the Moon in your Destiny Palace this year. Now we say, what? Just one? What the hell? Well, don't worry, this one is a really good one. This is called the Moon, and in Chinese metaphysics, the Moon governs the ability to generate money-making ideas. Just the ideas. It doesn't make money fall down from the sky. I know you wish for that, but me too, but it's not working that way. Okay, now, traditionally, people would regard the Moon as a star that brings in female noblemen or female helpful people. Well, that's one way to see it, but the other way is to look at the Moon as an idea-generating star that the moment you step into 2021, you start to think about, new possibilities to monetize a certain idea that you have, or maybe an opportunity that you see along the way. You start to become a bit more entrepreneurial if you're not already an entrepreneur yourself. Now, of course, if you are an entrepreneur, you are a business owner, having this star is great because there are a lot of opportunities out there, especially in a year like 2021 where it's challenging. And because it's challenging, people need solutions. And how else can you monetize, if you don't have a solution that solves other people's problems? So this could be one of the times that you're waiting for, that you want to get inspired and be able to figure out, new ways to actually turn your ideas into profits. So this will be a good year for you to do so. So what should you be doing then, right? Now, please, if you're listening to me for the first time, I always advocate taking action. It's not just about waiting for a good start to come into your life and then suddenly everything will be great. It doesn't work that way. These just represent, energetically, there's energy that influences your thoughts and ideas, but you still have to take that step to walk towards your goal, take action, and do something. You cannot 10x your life by doing 0 things. Okay, 10 times 0 equals 0. So I would suggest that you study business if you are not already in business. You may think, yeah, but I'm just an employee. Learn how to make money. Learn a new skill set. Learn to connect with business owners. Because the more you know about this, the more it will serve you in making better income. So if you're already in business, think about more ways to monetize, your ideas, more ways to reach out to different markets, or maybe change your platform, reach out to a different group of people. This would be a great year to do that. Or maybe even joint ideas, joint venture, new product line, new service line, new offers that you could make, because now you're more in line with what this star can actually do for you. And also, if you look at the spiritual aspect, that is the Heavenly Banker as well. The Heavenly Banker is actually a star that has spiritual wealth. Now, what is spiritual wealth? Some people call it good karma points, okay? But generally what it means is that you will have the ability to not just generate wealth on a physical realm, but also on a spiritual realm, where you could actually help more other life force, other developments of people who seek a spiritual path. So a lot of times, people under the influence of this, sometimes they could open up, meditation centers, or they could lead a team of spiritual, like-minded individuals to pursue meditation or spiritual practices, something that allows people to feel better and live better. That spiritual wealth is very powerful, okay? Although many people just want to just give me the money, right? But this side actually builds great karma, or great, energy points, right? And that in some ways makes you healthier, happier, and life more fulfilled. Now, of course, there will always be some negative stars that are not so great, okay? For example, you actually have the Great Assembly, Hope Spirit, and Piercing Rope. Piercing Rope basically means you're a bit stressed out this year. It's like a rope around your neck. But listen, to be successful in life, you cannot eliminate stress just by meditating every single day so the stress disappears. It's about increasing your stress tolerance. If you have higher stress tolerance, you will be able to do bigger things. You're going to take on more responsibilities. So I would think, don't just meditate away the stress. Increase your stress tolerance. Then, I'm not afraid of this piercing rope. And also, the Hook Spirit and this Great Assembly generally indicates a group of naysayers. There will be naysayers everywhere. The naysayers in any place and any industry. It doesn't matter whether you do spiritual, non-spiritual, make money, don't make money. There are souls and teachers out there. These people need slack, yeah? So don't worry about them. Ignore them. They can't stop you. They can talk behind your back, but you're going to move forward and excel anyway, okay? I would say that Dragons in 2021 will have a pretty exciting year, pretty profitable year if you would take action and be proactive in throughout the year, okay? Now, also, to go into detail, your dragon can appear in your year of birth, month, day, or hour. You have 4 particular places that it may appear in your birth chart. You may think, you mean there are 4 animal signs? Yes, there are actually 4 different animal signs. You gotta plot your chart, follow the link that you see on your screen, or on the comment section, you can plot your chart to see which different animal signs you have. Now, if you have the dragon on the year of birth, possibly this year you will join a lot of entrepreneurial circles. You probably will join people who are in business, who are doing business, who come up with new ideas. Listen, you can't, normally people just don't sit there and suddenly, oh, I got a new idea. They get inspired, right? They meet with people, they meet with friends, and then they get inspired to actually come up with new ideas and new ways of doing old things. So yes, meet new people. You will have friends who are possibly good business men or women that you can learn from. And if you have dragon in the month of birth like this,